me tell you something you don't know yet. They don't teach this thing in the church, but hear me. When you talk about a litmus soul, you're talking about a soul that have the form of God and form of a child. That is the soul is wool. The soul, wool. Now, when you say that a soul is wool, you're talking about a particular soul that the foundation is laid on the innocence of a child so that the soul can keep God. You know, I made a book on the man that keep God. God cannot be kept by those who keep malice. So you have to be without grudge to keep God. That is why you have to have a child form. You must have a child heart. If Yahweh must stay with you. God does not stay in the heart of adults. He stays in the heart of children. That is why when you make a sign to your child that he should not go to that house, when you go, he goes there. He doesn't know why you ask him not to go there, so he will go there when you go out. You see, because the boy or the girl is innocent. It's not like a corrupt adult who has so many enemies. So something that is highly lofty cannot dwell on something that is cocky. I said something that is highly lofty. Please hear me. Those of us who like acting something, that is not art. Don't ignore nature for behavior. The nature of things is far superior than whatever you're trying to behave. Behavior is late. In the book of Revelation chapter 1, Revelation chapter 1, I want to bring out wool. Somebody help me look at the book of Revelation chapter 1 verse number 14.
His hair and his hair were white like wool.
Yes.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now when the Bible talk about head and hair were as white as wool, he's talking about Yahweh Jesus that made him son of God. That is a combination of a childish nature and the divine nature of God. Something, when you say that somebody is without blemish, it's not a behavior, it's a nature. It has to be a wool form before it can be without blemish. Without blemish is not something you're trying to do. Without blemish is a sanctified thought in nature. In nature, sanctified thought in nature, not in action. So when you look at chapter 7 verse number 9 of the book of Daniel, he described Yahweh that way. Now, if you look at my operation, like the way I'm on the altar, I combine two nature. I combine child and the loftiness. You see, because it is only child that can be infinite. There are things you cannot believe with an adult mind. You cannot believe immortality with adult mind. No, you can't believe now. It has to be litmus. All the things I believe them from litmus soul. I function from litmus. That is why if I back you, I'm done with you. I don't carry people over into my thought and worry myself about them. It's not possible for me. I don't keep malice. I don't exaggerate grievances. I say I don't. No, I don't exaggerate grievances. I don't pay too much attention on people. You see, because the only way I can be divine is if I'm first a child. That is why the Bible says you cannot enter into the kingdom except to have a child heart. That's what Jesus was saying to them when he was teaching. He understands LITMUS. So, all divine persons, Jehovah God is God because he's LITMUS. That is holy. Woo. That is, just like sometimes when you look at the cloud, the cloud be moving white. That's how it is. That represents the hair of God and the soul. Now, that LITMUS is why God is in charge of everything. Because he can believe everything. All LITMUS soul don't struggle with believing. Huh? No, they don't struggle with faith. They don't struggle with peace. They are LITMUS. But it is a divine quality. It's not achievable. Yes, it's not. I'm not telling you to get it. You can't get it through preaching. But you can be imparted from word. That is why some people, there are people that must not like it. If you like, preach from that evening. Because you see, they are not LITMUS. Chapter 7, verse 9 is a poverty of nature. I say it's a poverty of nature. When you go to, now the church doesn't teach poverty of nature. When you go to some families, some people are saying people are suffering. They don't have their come on, my friend. There are people of poor nature. It's not about this. Look at chapter 9, chapter 7, verse 9.
And I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
And the ancient of days did sit,
whose garment was white as snow.
The Bible said the garment was as white as snow, and the hair of his head was like
pure wool.
Thank you. Now, when you hear pure wool, you're talking about manifold wisdom, infinite intelligence, omnipotence. Combination of child nature with divine nature. His wool. The Babylonians have something that look like that in their imagination. Because it is only people whose heart is of wool that their imagination cannot be restrained. Now, when people are of wool, they can believe anything. I know they are the best of God. Why I'm going to get away from it is because it is not gotten through teaching. I say it's not. Now, sometimes somebody said, hey, Shepherd, you are always healthy. I said, you cannot have a soul of wool and you are not healthy. You cannot be sick if there is wool in your soul. I mean, you cannot, yeah? If there is wool in your soul, you will not be sick. Whatever that makes somebody sick corrupted the soul with grievances. This person did this, this one did this, the other one vowed. I said, I will never like that woman. Keep on vowing. Those things are dust. They are how do I say? They are corrupt waters. They are dirty waters of the heart that will bring pain to the flesh. What I say they are? Huh? They are dirty waters of the soul. They are devaluations. Somebody say, hey, Shepherd, each time you have stress, you come out of it quick. I said, why would I come out of it quick? You see, because my heart is already wood. When it stress me when I sleep like 1 hour, I'll be fine. I will recover from everything. When I left there, I was stressed. And then I rested a while, and that was it. Because I had a pure heart. A heart, it is LITMUS. And that's also one of the reasons I didn't get married, because if I have a wife, she will start touching it. She will start touching my LITMUS nature, and I wouldn't want that. There are strange impartations from relationships. But your wife is not a problem, it's you that went and took her. Not by force? No, it's not by force now. So you that want to marry her, two of you should stay together. That's why I don't waste my long time on settling marriage quarrel. It's just funny. Just funny for two adults that came together to keep fighting. What a shame to them. Did you marry as children? Do you not come together as adults? Now you're fighting. Settle. Just understand differences and manage yourself. It's still here on management. I'll come to it later. The visionary lens in the soul of visionaries. Now, when I teach those things that are not commonly seen anywhere, you develop it by yourself. Now, hear me. All visionaries have lens. Lenses are from God. The lens is the eye through which visionaries see. You don't put it in them. They are born, all visionaries. I was born with it. That is why I can understand some things at 9. Something that nobody, like what I'm teaching now. All these things I have said now came from lens. They didn't come from studying book. I didn't read any book. They are product of that lens. Yeah, they came from lens. From visionary lens. So when the Bible says write vision down, it's there in the lens. The book of life of every man is in the spirit of the man with a lens through which the man see the book and bring it out. Now, if the person doesn't have visionary lens, then he's not a visionary. And you cannot make him that. You don't put lens in men. You don't put lens in people. People are born with lenses, with visionary lenses. When Joseph said, I have a dream, he's talking about lens. When Jesus said, I came with this purpose, he's talking about lens. Sometimes people can